Hi everybody, Michael Mass here. Welcome to this week's edition of When Can We Do This Again? Your tips, tricks, reviews, previews, all things good, maybe not so good about Walt Disney World. And this week we're gonna probably visit that not so good area. Depends on when your vacation is and depends on how much you love the interactions that I'm about to speak of. But we're talking about refurbs and closures. So if this is your first time on the channel, go ahead, boom, 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 hit that subscribe button and follow me to the other side of the intro. So when it comes to closures and refurbs at Walt Disney World, very rarely is anybody completely on board with it, and unless it's Stitch's Great Escape, of course, right? Like everybody's on board. Close it, put something new there. No? Yes? How about you? What closure in the last couple of years, or maybe like has messed with your vacation? I know I had a few people talk about the fact that Splash Mountain was closed for a long period of time this year, and that messed with their vacation. So this is why this is here. This is to help you out plan that vacation. If you're going to Walt Disney World in probably the next 3, 4, 5, 6 months, you'll know what is closing. And the big closure that was just released, just announced in the last, week and a half, is Rafiki's Planet Watch, which came out of nowhere. No one was really planning or expecting that to happen with such short notice. So what is going on over here? What is Rafiki's Planet Watch? Have you ever been there? I've been here 2 or 3 times. I love it. It's a nice getaway, but it has several meet and greets, like a petting zoo, a conservation area to help you understand conservation. But it is closing as of October 21st, Rafiki's Planet Watch is going away. So along with Rafiki's Planet Watch closing, there's also a couple of character meet and greets that close as well. And that's Rafiki and Doc McStuffins. Now, Doc McStuffins you can still meet at Hollywood Studios. And Rafiki, well, he's supposed to be added to part of a new dance party that is going to be very Lion King theme. But the meet and greets for Doc and for Rafiki will end on September 29th, which is just days away. So if you're headed over there in the next week or so, you'll know that they will no longer meet after September 29th, and that Rafiki's Planet Watch is gone, closed, see you later, bye, as of October 21st. And if I haven't mentioned, along with the conservation area closing and Rafiki's Planet Watch, it's also that petted zoo back there will also be gone. What's up next, guys? What are we going to talk about next? We're going to head over to the Magic Kingdom, and we're going to talk about some closures and even a reopening. How about a reopening in the Magic Kingdom? And I've changed clothes. It is stinking hot out here today. Ridiculously hot. But let's go ahead and talk about the refurbs. See what's right behind me? The Walt Disney World Railroad, the train. The train is going to be down for a considerable amount of time, starting in December of this year through probably the end of the Tron construction, or at least until they get it situated to where they can still run the train and build Tron at the same time. But, so if you are a big fan of the train, which I am, it's so relaxing, so nice, peaceful, I might actually go on a ride on it today. But if you're a fan of that there train, December 2018, it's gonna be gone for a while, even though actually the train is just gonna be sitting right where it is right now. It's just gonna be sitting there for the foreseeable future. Now, on to the next thing that is affected by Tron. Also coming up in 2019, there's not an exact date on it, but there's the early part of 2019. What you see right there behind me, no, not the castle, Tomorrowland Speedway, will be down starting the early part of 2019 for the construction. And if you can see, the construction of Tron, that is. And if you can tell back here, there's the train. But right back here at this entrance exit of Space Mountain is where the train goes over the tracks. They have to close it down right now in between so that this steam engine can make its way around the park. All of that obviously is going to end up causing those closures with the train later this year and the early part of 2019 until that Tron coaster is built on the land, which is just right behind me. Now on to something a little bit happier and something that's going to be opening up fairly soon. So we know what is missing out of this picture, right? There should be a boat here and it should be going around this river. Well, that refurb has been going on for quite some time, but guess what? They've put the water back in, and which means the track's back down and everything should be good to go here shortly. It's supposed to be back in the fall of 2018. I would say this is going to be back by, I would almost guarantee you that it's back by Thanksgiving of 2018. So in the next month or so, we should have a boat circling the river again. It's just about going to do it for this week's edition of When Can We Do This Again. One last thing to talk about, and that's the Disney Junior Kids Show over at Hollywood Studios will be no more, probably as of this posting. I've read September 1st, which means it was no more weeks ago. But then I had another friend post the other day that they went to it. So it is definitely going away, and I think it's gone by the time this posts. So if you're planning for that, make sure to know that it is no longer going to be there. Guys, if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you're a person who tunes in all the time but never gets those notifications, make sure to hit that notification bell. I'm gonna get out of here. I hope you're having a great day. I hope you're having a magical day. And until next time, guys, I hope to see you again so we can do this again.